So I want to take you now to something you said before, because you've thrown a lot of shade at the President, Bola Tinubu, and I'm quoting you now. You say, "It is not difficult to defeat President Bola Tinubu, and the SDP will not rely on political heavyweights. Rather, they will focus on reconnecting the party with the people. Once people embrace the party and remember the good old days of MKO's SDP, the structure will naturally follow." End of quote. Expand on that. What do you mean by that?
I am contesting the platform of SDP against Bola Tinubu, who is running on the platform of the APC.
Yes.
But my opponent is not Tinubu.
Who is your opponent?
My opponent is the ignorance of the people. Once you get people
Yes.
to overcome ignorance and nonchalance, if they know what is at stake, if they know what you are reading now, chapter 2 of the Constitution, if they can imagine what the country will be if we follow this,
Yes.
they will not even bother about Tinubu anymore. They will realize, okay, we now know why we are suffering. This is not a government. And these people who say they're in government now, they don't know what government is about. So let me not waste my time. Let me face these people who know what they're talking about. So we can sit down and talk about Tinubu from morning till night.
Yes.
If the people don't know what is the marking scheme for government, they will not know what you're talking about. They will just think, okay, maybe this Prince and Tinubu, maybe they did one business before. Maybe he just doesn't like him. But when you have a marking scheme, you will be able to know, okay, this is what I expect of a government. And if you know why we created Section 162 of the Constitution, to have a federation account,
Yes.
that all the money we make will go into that account. And from that account, you will have to go to the people's representative and comply with Chapter 2 of the Constitution before you can access the money. You will see that the poverty that Nigerians are facing is artificial, government-inflicted, and self-tolerated by the people. You will see that the education, of which our people are not getting any, our people are getting some schooling, but not getting education.
They're getting schooling.
Some don't get anything at all.
Yes.
About 30 million just roaming the street. There's no part of Nigeria you will find teenagers, even people younger than teenagers,
Primary school children.
primary school age children selling gala on the bridge, running around with traffic, trying to clear your windshield. Even in the seat of power, with the convoy of the president driving, you will see children begging for money. So those ones are not receiving any schooling. Those ones are transparently unfortunate. But those who are even more unfortunate are those who are receiving schooling without education. You come in the morning, even the teacher who is teaching them is not educated enough to teach anybody. And they go through school and they get a piece of paper. Some crawl up to the level of writing the WAEC moderated exams and they struggle to have basic credits.
Yes.
And then some climb to the JAM level and they score 139, 152. And there are some schools now they are told, just admit them. At least this student is a failure. Got more wrong answers than correct.
Right. Yes.
But put this failed specimen in a college of education to profilate failure for the foreseeable future. So if some foreign enemies took over Nigeria, they will do exactly what our government is doing now. They will miseducate the public, they will misinform and disinform them, they will disorientate them, they will create insecurity across, they will kill as many of them as possible, and they will look at many spots where there are resources and they will take them over, and they will use institutions of state to oppress people and they will deny them justice. And then they will hijack their media and continue to make a whole country into a tragicomedy country. So if you listen to morning shows, you will think that the anchors and guests are having laughing gas. They are all distracting from the real problem. They can 1 minute talk about 37 people killed, one person beheaded, and next minute they are laughing. So the whole country has become a Shakespearean tragicomedic set where people just come and play roles of dummies and buffoonery and all of that. And this is not a thoughtful society that wants to reconstruct itself. And politics has come now. It's all joking around and the core issues are not being addressed. And by January, we'll go and vote. You can see the option A, fraud, that Tinubu and his APC are doing now, I understand the ADC unfortunately is copying that. Option A4 was democracy for the dummies. That however dishonest you are, however uneducated you are, Mr. A is running for councillor. Mr. B is running against him.
Yes.
You go and queue behind Mr. A, they will count 17 people behind Mr. A, 12 people
behind Mr. B.
Even primates, chimpanzees, and all that can handle that. And at that time, we were criticizing it.
Yes.
That, I know, it's not civilized. Let's do secret ballot. They said, no, this is the level of your development. But even that is now being rigged. That option A4 is now option A fraud. Where they are counting 1, 2, 3, 88, 210.
And then doesn't it amaze you that they are counting that, and in front of cameras they are actually filming the counting, and then they come up with the figure, and that's the figure that has been submitted, and that's the figure that is being relayed to us.
Let me tell you, in criminology,
yes,
where criminals are in the minority or they are not in the ascendancy, they will be committing their crimes in hiding. Where criminals are in charge, they will commit robbery in the afternoon, they will commit rape in open square for people to see. At that stage, the criminals know we are in charge now.
They are running things.
Yes, that's exactly what the government is telling you. That we want to numb your senses. Somebody can wait for you to leave your car and then take some device and steal your car. But if they want to traumatize you, they will let you be inside the car and hijack the car. They can even leave you inside. They will be begging, okay, take the car and just save me and my children. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you, forget your constitution, forget your Bible, forget your Quran, forget everything they told you. Crime is the way to go. And then they will take the symbol of authority in your country. So you take a state governor,
yes,
and make him a returning officer of a fraudulent election. And he will come and say, I am the governor of this unfortunate state. I announced this wrong. That's why they will take a professor of statistics,
yes,
and bring it to INEC to come and read an obviously false figure, and they will be looking like this. Is it 33? Is it 32? So what they are trying to tell you that nobody's going to save you. Why do you think when our people steal money, they're going to steal the front of the church and they get a pastor to call them to come and read some portion of the Bible? They want to say God himself has hand in this armed robbery we are doing. So if you are thinking of appealing to God, we have already settled him up there.
You've paid the tithe.
Yes. So that's why a governor who has stolen trillion in state will donate a whole chapel to the church. And have you seen our bishops in their colorful cassocks? They will go to the depth of the Bible and bring out theology that justifies that
to support it.
Yes. And the same thing on the Muslim side. So that they are just trying to take away from you every signpost of righteousness. Everything that can remind you. They want to disorientate you. They want to tell you that this evil way is the way to go. So, and that politics is not a serious matter. Yeah. If you lose, like I lost last time, then you're going to become a minister. And you say, yes.
You can't beat them, John.
Yes, so your mandate, we shall stand, even though the man who has mandate, they can't stand. So, this is the problem. How long do you have to do foolishness before one generation will go? And that generation will come and learn it. And before you know it, you are lying in honor of your grandfather who was a liar, and your great-grandfather who was a thorough liar. So the whole generation is lying. So you got to a stage now, you're in a society where somebody who's on their bed will say, I'm on the way, I will soon join you. So that is the level that they've turned the country, and that is the reason why before you ask anybody to vote for you, first ask them, do you know that you're a citizen of Nigeria, and what does that mean? Politicians are looking for voters because after the election, they don't remember you anymore. But you need to ask, do you know what it means to be a citizen? Because you go to other countries and you struggle to be a citizen there. But here, you're already a citizen. It must come with some things. Why do you want to be an American citizen? And you go jump the fence, do everything, get insulted, do whatever, go and visit a native doctor before you go for the interview at the embassy. And there are churches that are built on predicting visa date or appointment. Or to you to be a citizen of a country where you're already a citizen of one. Yeah. So why is the citizenship of this one useless to you?
For the sake of the viewers, I just wanted to read Chapter 2 of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, talks about fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy. It talks about the fundamental obligations of government and the people, political objectives, economic, social objectives, and everything. If you're a Nigerian, you need to read chapter 2 of the Constitution so that you familiarize yourself with the fundamental principles of state policy. Okay,